Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about two-dimensional coordinate system, two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system and plane polar coordinate system. Now, these are the objectives of this video. At first, we will introduce these two coordinate system, two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system and plane polar coordinate system. Then we will discuss relation between these two coordinate system. Then we'll see unit vectors in plane polar coordinate system, and finally we'll find the line and area element in Cartesian and plane polar coordinate system. So let's start the video. A point confined in a plane can be represented by two coordinates, xy for two-dimensional rectangular Cartesian coordinate system and r theta for plane polar coordinate system. In two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system, we have two axes, x and y. The point at which the axes meet is called the origin O. O is the origin. Now, coordinate of point P is, let's say point P is here. Coordinate of point P is x, y. X, y. X is the distance of point P along x-axis and y is the distance of point P along y-axis. So O is the origin and Cartesian coordinate x, y. Now, in case of plane polar coordinate, r is distance of point P from origin O is one coordinate. Now, r vector is called the radius vector, and the angle theta which the radius vector r makes with the x-axis is another coordinate, call it the vectorial angle. So polar coordinate is plane polar coordinate that is r theta. R is the radius vector and theta is called vectorial angle. Now let's see the relation between these two coordinates xy and r theta. Say this point is, name this point as Q. We have now from the figure we see clearly O cube is equal to x is equal to, now we are taking the projection of this r radius vector along x-axis, then we will get x is equal to r cos theta and p cube is equal to y is equal to r sin theta. Now if we take square x square plus y square, then we see r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equal to r square cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to r square. This is one, this is one. Okay, this is one relation, and y by x, you see y by x is equal to r sin theta by r cos theta is equal to r will cancel tan theta. We see r theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. So we see two relations, r is equal to r square is equal to x square plus y square, so r is equal to x square plus y square whole to the power r, and theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. These two equations represent the relation between Cartesian coordinate xy and plane polar coordinate r theta. Okay, now unit vectors in these two coordinate system. In two-dimensional Cartesian system, there are two unit vectors, I cap along x-axis and j cap along y-axis. Similarly, in plane polar coordinate, there is two unit vector, r cap along the direction of increasing r and theta cap along the direction of increasing theta. Now the position vector r can be represented as r vector is equal to x I cap plus y j cap. From the previous page, we see x is equal to r cos theta I cap and y is equal to r sin theta j cap. Therefore, the unit vector r cap is equal to r vector by r. We know this relation from vector analysis. Okay, is equal to cos theta I cap plus sin theta j cap. So r cap is equal to cos theta I cap plus sin theta j cap. This is equation 1. This is one unit vector. This is equation 1. Now the unit vector theta cap is perpendicular to r cap. So increasing the angle in equation 1 from theta to theta plus pi by 2, we get theta cap as theta cap is equal to cos theta plus pi by 2 by increasing the angle from theta to theta plus pi by 2 j cap we get theta cap is equal to minus sin theta I cap plus cos theta j cap. This is equation 2. These two equations, this 1 and 2, these two equations represent r cap and theta cap in terms of I cap and j cap. Now unit vectors r cap and theta cap are mutually perpendicular. R cap is along the direction of increasing r and theta cap is along the direction of increasing theta. Okay, theta cap. Now let's see the line and area elements in two-dimensional Cartesian and plane polar coordinate. First see line and area element in two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate. Two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate, two axes x and y. Let's see line element. Line element is a line element. Two-dimensional Cartesian line element dl can be represented as dx I cap plus dy j cap. This is the line element. This is the line element. This is dx and this is dy. And the area element can be represented as dx I cap cos dy j cap. So ds is equal to dx dy I cap cross j. This is cross product. Dx dy n cap. Now the area element is this, can be represented as this. Now n cap is the unit vector perpendicular to xy plane. Say direction of n cap is like this in Cartesian coordinate. This is the expression for line element and this is the expression for area element. In case of plane polar coordinate, line element in the direction of r cap is r cap, and unified intersection line element in the direction of r cap is can be represented as dr. dlr is equal to dr, and line element in the direction of theta cap can be represented as line element in the direction of theta cap is not just d theta, it is r d theta. We are taking the length of the arc, which is radius into angle. This is radius into angle. So therefore line element in plane polar coordinate, line element in plane polar coordinate dl is dl vector plus dl r vector plus dl theta vector is equal to dr r cap and r d theta theta cap. This is the expression for line element in plane polar coordinate, and if we see the area element in plane polar coordinate, area element ds is equal to dl r vector plus dl theta vector is equal to dr r cap and r d theta theta cap is equal to r dr d theta r cap cos theta cap ds is equal to r dr d theta in cap. Okay, similarly here n cap is perpendicular to r theta plane. N cap is perpendicular to r theta plane. We can represent it here as this is radius vector r, this angle is d theta, this is the length of the arc and of the r. Let's see, this is dr and this is r d theta. And see, this is n cap. Here in case of plane polar coordinate, n cap is perpendicular to r theta plane, and here in Cartesian coordinate, n cap is perpendicular to xy plane. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.